Gentleman from Michigan is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you. In addressing my issues with this budget, I've prepared some elaborate charts, and I know that you're pretty worn out of charts by now, but I think that these will try to encapsulate some of the problems that I believe my party and myself in particular have with this budget. But some of the problems I think have to be dealt with right off the top. We have a budget that promises to balance by 2012. It does so with many promises for future spending, and it promises to hit American taxpayers with the largest tax increase in American history. Now, we are told not to be concerned about that. As someone with young children who would like to be out of the poorhouse when I retire, I worry about that greatly. I worry about that greatly, the economic opportunities that they will have in the future. So when I see that it is being defended, the largest tax increase in human history is being defended because there are promises contained within the budget that, no, we do not mean this. We will only raise certain of your taxes. That still provides me very cold comfort indeed. When I hear that there are promises for billions upon billions in future spending in things called reserve funds, which means there is no money in it, it constitutes an IOU account to which name you have signed the American taxpayer, I also take very cold comfort in that. When I hear that we talk about trying to find tax gap money to pay for new spending, I am reminded of the fact that tax gap funding are taxes, the difference between taxes levied, taxes collected. In short, tax gap money has to go for deficit reduction or debt reduction because you're going to collect money for which services have already been purchased. If you allow new spending based upon that money, you will continue to perpetuate a deficit. Now, I've come to this also as a father with young children and as a member of Generation X. I know I don't look it because I'm bald, but I am far younger than my service here has rendered me to look. In the final analysis, there is no true entitlement reform here. My generation is the one that thinks it's never going to see Social Security, that the baby boomers will break the social safety net. We are concerned about Medicare, we are concerned about Medicaid, and yet we are told that we will deal with that later. We are told by the Democratic majority that when they were in the minority, somehow we impaired their ability to think and devise plans to save the social safety net of the United States and let us wait. I tell you, I'm not getting any younger, and I prefer not to wait. Now, one of my particular concerns I have to address. I have much respect for the Blue Dogs in the Democratic Party. My father was a Blue Dog Democrat, wound up being a Reagan Democrat, which I think is pretty good. The Blue Dog Democrats looked like this before in the past when they were in the minority, trying to show that they were fiscally conservative. Now, I don't know that I'd let this dog watch my wallet, but I wouldn't think he'd bite me. So I might take a chance on him or not. But today's budget, for the Blue Dogs who support it, I want you to see what America is going to think of you. There you are. There you are with a fine new hairdo. There you are with silken threads, purchased with the largest tax increase in American history.
The gentleman will suspend. The gentleman is recognized for additional 30 seconds.
Now, that dog might not bite you, but I certainly wouldn't trust it to guard my wallet either. I yield back the balance of my time.